Mario Paint happening on definitely a Monday, as per usual, right? That's the intro, apparently. Quirky intro. Oh, and Carlos, hey. Painting time, hey. Yeah, we're supposed to start doing the thing at, or I got a thing we're doing tonight at like 8 apparently, so I'm like, I need to get this Mario Paint done, and then if we're playing some Hollow Knight, we need to speed up so I can get to that. I deadass was getting ready to stream yesterday. Literally everything was set up because Vince was like, originally, oh yeah, I think I'll come by like in the evening. I'm like, okay, I guess it gives me time to like stream for a bit in the day. And then he called me and it's like, hey, I'm actually on the way. And it was like 2:30. I'm like, okay, I guess this is happening. But also, if I had just fucking went live, like if I had just been quicker at getting everything ready, then that wouldn't have been an issue. So might be also. Also, I don't have a pink for this damn painting for the 8 millionth year in a row, right, Justin? Forever not having a pink. Lovers. Can I just put a pink overlay, like, over this part of the painting or something? You were watching through my VODs that missed the weekend streams, but I didn't catch up. I swear I was getting like 10 ads and hours watching the VOD. Dude, I swear on Twitch Twitch VODs and mobile, you get just so many ads. It is insane. I've been uploading them to my YouTube. I haven't uploaded all of them to my YouTube. Oh my god, is that a fucking hype trade? Oh shit. Choo choo. Thank you, Philly, for the 19 months with Prime Gaming, Illy. Oh, for real? Yeah, I do them on my YouTube, Carlos, which is probably a better viewing experience and also potentially less ads, hopefully. I would have rated you if I streamed 10 minutes longer. Dang. I didn't see you were live. What were you streaming? I guess bingo because it's Monday, right? Clueless. Yeah, I think I have my first 4 sessions on the YouTube. I'm pretty sure is the currency. Yeah, you were like, where were you at on the weekend, Carlos? Were you in Cole's house, RCA? I didn't see any Carlo action. On your all doing some Rita stuff. Oh, okay. Has the skincare stuff been helping? If you've been doing it? If it's been cooking still? I shaved today. We also got sushi yesterday. That was exciting. Sushi is really good. I haven't had sushi since March. Honestly, I should have had more sushi than what I had. I kind of threw by not actively, like, almost dying from eating too much. Kind of an L decision on my part, honestly. If you're not even like dying from overeating, I don't think you did it right, personally, at sushi. Think so? Could also just be the estrogen making my skin better too. Is that a thing that it would actually do? Broken tech? Question mark? I was at my homie's bachelor party for like 4 hours from home. I was forgot to respond to your ad in Discord. Damn, was the bachelor party fun? Pausers? Okay, how am I gonna do this? Diamond and Pearl remakes are like a 1-to-1 of the original games with a new skin. That's what I'm really reading when like the Diamond and Pearl remakes came out, is that they were basically just the same code copy pasted. I think Ice wrote that like they did add like something new, but it's like I think just like some new area, I believe. I just remember everyone being just kind of disappointed with that remake, honestly. Yeah, like that's exactly it. I think like when the Diamond and Pearl remakes came out, everyone was like, why didn't they just remake, like why didn't they just remake Platinum? Or like at least add the Platinum quality of life stuff into it? Because the only reason that I can possibly think of as to why they remade Diamond and Pearl instead of remaking Platinum is so they can do the whole fucking Pokemon thing where it's like, oh, we're making 2 games. Damn, someone snoozed those ads. I didn't click the snooze button. I don't know who clicked that. Someone said, get that shit off my screen. Estrogen makes your skin way less oily. Damn. Not having oily skin is nice. Sign someone who has usually oily skin. My face gets... I haven't been washing my face twice a day recently, but I definitely had like a couple weeks where I had to wash my face like morning and night every day. Because it's just like rough. Maybe you should remake Platinum, Carlos. Maybe that could be a play. Get Carlos on the team. Maybe that's what Fig's doing, actually, right now. Maybe he's pausing work on the OT remake, and maybe he can work on Platinum remake. They get fucked up off some whiskey on Friday. Damn. Is that practice for the next Mario rando we do? Fuck the beers, get the whiskey. Actually though, deadass. Why did I ditch that mouse? I don't think there was anything specifically wrong with that mouse. I think I just wanted a better mouse. And when I got the Logitech mouse that I have right now, like when I got that one, I was immediately like, oh, this one moves way better. I think that one, because that one is like that like $12 mouse that I bought off Amazon that isn't the best quality, in my opinion. Quick 2-hour rando. 3. That was pretty fun, honestly, doing that rando. It's been so long since the Mario rando. It's been a very long time. It was a good time. Too bad no Max and Fig. We could have popped some 16, but they don't like us or something. Question mark. I see it. No, I didn't see the new 120 tasks. I was playing Hollow Knight when it happened. I didn't like realize it was happening. Like, I remember hearing that it was being streamed like on GDQ, but I like completely forgot that it was happening / wasn't paying attention. But I missed it, tragically. This is not pink. This is like the closest I am getting. I should do a watch party in Discord for those who want to watch. Did you see the whole thing? Question mark. That could be fun though. I'm sure Arma and Jody might want it if they haven't. Yeah, I guess there's a chance Justin might not have. I don't know if he would have watched it while being at GDQ or not. I definitely did see some like no context tasks clips on Blue Sky, and or I assume from the Mario 120 star task, the new one, and like the person like crediting everyone, like they were crediting like I swear I got like 20 people like in this like little like 10-second clip that they posted. I think I watched like I forget it. I don't even remember what star it was, but it was definitely just some like insane. I think it was a TTC one, just some like wild and like BLJ nonsense. I'm like, all right, we're getting crazy. I see. Yeah, that could be a fun watch on these nights. That could be hype. I could potentially be down for such a task. But not tonight, because I'm watching other things. Right, Justin, who's maybe not here anymore. Yeah, I hope that mouse works fine, Skittle. It should, I mean, it should be functional. I'm glad I was able to actually find it, and that I was correct in that it was just in this, in that box downstairs. I was like, I am very certain it's down here, but I guess I'm not like 100% on that. It's working fine. The pulling rate does feel low though. It probably is a lot worse than the one you had before, I would only assume. If I had to imagine, it's probably a lot worse. Well, the good news is, everyone, we're apparently doing the Qdoba taco / burrito bowls at home tonight. So if anybody wants one, you can, I guess, walk by with your favorite bowl. And we'll hook you up, question mark? I think, maybe? We'll see. You know, do we even have to do much for that, Skittle? Like, is it largely just cook the chicken or the turkey, whichever one it was you pulled out? Is that like basically the main thing that we have to do for it? And then just kind of assemble from there. I feel like that's gotta be like the main thing. It's just that, right? Surely, right? Yeah. I forgot that that's an emote now. I wonder how... I bet in like 5 or 10 minutes in Clip Studio, I could probably edit out that that bar over Prague, the Snapchat bar. I bet that could be done. But I don't know if it adds to the emote for having that there. It might add to it. What do you think, Carlos? What does Carlos think? He's like, yeah. Sorry, I'm watching the YouTube VOD now. Feels bad that Carlos is watching the VODs on Twitch. Rip a homie. Is it tragic that it's been like... It's definitely been like at least a week and a half since I played MM. I've definitely not played at all since I got my 244. Can you, mouse, can you work? Don't cosplay Skittles mouse. I also just blew right into the mic, sorry. It has been nice though, just kind of chilling, not gonna lie. I've kind of just been in the vibes mode. Just playing Hollow Knight. Yeah, I was considering streaming on Sunday. I was actually originally going to, and then I played like 10 hours of Tetris Attack, basically. That's basically the only thing I did on Sunday was play Tetris Attack. I was like, oops. I didn't mean for that to be my entire day, but it was good. Right, Arma? Where's Arma? Arma's like, I'm over here. Goated clip. I wonder if Carlos saw that clip or not. I need to play peak multiplayer because I'm pretty sure like sometimes frame rate stuff got a little weird in multiplayer. But I need to confirm if it actually was DX12 being a piece of shit or not. I need to confirm my suspicion. I do need to bully Carlos to play more though. One of my GOAT games of the all-time. Me when they just made a good game randomly. It always hits hard for me with Peak how they like didn't intend for it to be some like, I mean, I wouldn't even consider it like a live service game because they're not like, okay, every Tuesday we're gonna add new stuff to the game. But like I think it is pretty dope that like they just made the game and originally that was supposed to be it, but then people really liked the game and they're like, oh well, we could probably add some more stuff to it in that case. I don't know. I think that just goes hard, in my opinion, that they did that. I'm liking the vibe of this mountain right now. I wonder if anybody, like, for the people who sometimes watch the YouTube VODs for these, like, I wonder if anybody was like, this guy, he didn't do the intro like he normally does. Which I kind of didn't. Hello, and welcome to Season 10, Episode 12, Winter Frost. Pretend I said that 18 minutes ago. Just really pretend that I said it back then. I don't know, it's like, I always felt like for like writing like an essay or like just writing in general, like having to write the beginning and the ending was always like the hardest thing for me in school. High key. It was always just so hard. It was like, how do you start? Like, how do I like not like awkwardly like start this? Like, where do you begin? Oh, I did say that 18 minutes ago. You're kind of right. Go. Was the trip back home easy and chill from GDQ? Question mark. Uneventful, thankfully. That is always nice when the trip home is just normal. That does go hard. Where do I have? No, this one. What's the vibes for today, G? Or are you just waiting until anime? Shots? Shots while you're waiting? Pausers? I have to hang out with Buddy and Perp at the airport. I don't know. Wait, I don't know who Buddy is. Unless you mean like Buddy the elf from the movie Elf, then I know who you're talking about. And if it isn't, then I don't know who you're talking about. Waiting until anime with the boys, with the ebos. I don't know about anybody else, but I barely watched SGDQ. I did not really watch much of it. I watched like a tiny bit. Not a whole ton for me. I don't usually end up watching a whole ton though, low-key. I mean, I guess I should have watched the Mario task, but I was playing Hollow Knight / didn't know it was happening. Like, well, I knew that they were streaming it on GDQ, but I didn't like think about it. It was not a thought in my mind. Watch more this year, more Friends Were Runners. That would check out. I would check out for being more inclined to watch it. It would make me more inclined to want to watch a particular run. I guess it just wasn't really something like on my mind. I was just kind of vibing. I was just kind of vibing. What was your total shot count for the week, G? That's the real question. Apparently Justin's was weak. Weak. Kind of cringe. 30? Oh, frick yeah. Now we're talking. It actually bodied Justin. Average like 4 to 5 a night. Okay, that's pretty healthy. That's pretty good, I'd say. Red Skittle using my mouse. That isn't very good. But it functions at the very least. So I guess it's a W in that part of it actually working. You know, actually, randomly, because Vince and David were here yesterday. And if you didn't hear, G, we got sushi. That was hype. But randomly, Vince had a sip of the lime yuzu sake that I have. That really isn't very alcoholic at all, but I don't even remember why I brought it out. I just like, well, it was like up in the kitchen, and I just like, just showed it to Vince. I think I just like looked over it and I was like, I was curious what Vince thought, because I think it smells very not good, but it tastes way better than it smells. And then he was like, can I actually try a sip of that? And I'm like, I mean, sure, okay, if you want. I'm pretty sure he was like, oh yeah, that tastes way better than how it smells. I'm like, yeah, it does. You know, I wouldn't get it again. I probably wouldn't get it again, personally. I think as Skittles said, like if you're to get that, you're probably better off just to get like actual like just good sake that's more alcohol content, and then just get like yuzu lemonade or something. But I don't even think our white people town would carry that, so I don't know. I don't know. I like those mountains turning out, speaking of alcohol. I think this mountain's looking pretty nice so far. Any agreeers? Anybody like this mountain right now? Wait, oh my god, I wonder if G was okay not going to Heb for a week. I wonder if he's, I wonder like if that's like, if he like withdrawals from not going to Heb for multiple days. G frame one, and it's like, I need to go to a Heb so badly. But at least at GDQ, I mean, I don't even know if it's the cool tech anymore, but the cool tech back in the day was always to go to Target like every day for something. That was the lit play. I don't even know if Americans like even like if your average American likes shopping at Target, but it was just the convenient one to go to. It was just the convenient store to go to at SGDQs. I think the most wild thing for me, because Target does not exist. Target does not exist in Canada. I think the most crazy thing, because I've never seen this before at any other store, as far as I'm sure it probably exists somewhere else, but how they have like this little like escalator thing for your shopping cart, so you can go up to the second floor and bring your cart with you. I'm like, that's wild. I've never heard of that at a store before. But Target's got that. Target got that on lock. Mouse, you can work when you want to. I guess it's pretty nifty though. Pretty nifty tech. I'm not gonna lie. This tree line also in front of the mountain does use a lot of gray, so I might have to figure out something else for that tone. We'll see. We'll see what the vibe check is. Want to see. Let's see. Just boom, boom. Kinda do that. Let's see. Wait, what? I agree, G. I agree with the wait, what? I love Pracky. Same. I hope he's twerking amazing today at twerk if he's at twerk today. Also, I hope your Heb withdrawals aren't too bad. Is what I was also saying. Okay. There's just so much gray being used here. This is kind of rough. Kind of a rough scenario to be in. Woof. I might just do this, honestly. Yeah. I do a bit of this. Okay. Okay. Not too bad, but this was the first GDQ I got sick from, so I've just been chilling in bed. Damn, first time, huh? Kind of impressive, honestly, as your first one. You needed to be more loaded up on zinc prior, apparently. And then needed to chug vitamin C every day while you were there. Daily vitamin water at GDQ. That's the tag. Question mark. I haven't had vitamin water in a long time, actually. But if I were to have a vitamin water somewhere, I'd probably have it at like some kind of event like that. Is my guess. That's probably the location for it. These days, that is not the tone that I thought it was gonna be, actually. Let's get this one. I hope nobody forgot anything at the hotel. That's always an unhyped scenario. I don't know why it lives rent-free in my head for at a GDQ 2020 when Justin bought like this poster from the Yeti and he just like forgot it in the room. I was saying I wonder if at this GDQ if the Yeti had like that poster for Justin like in their lost and found, like if they gave it to him or if he didn't like ask for it. I wonder. But kind of an L decision on Justin if he didn't ask for it. Trying to spritz in just a little bit of red. And then we go with this. To kind of soften it. As soon as I landed, I tried opening Blue Sky, only get greeted by an age verification page. Bruh. I'm just in a bad state right now in Texas. Blubbers. Do they even like make you like submit anything? Or is it just like Steam where it's like, enter your birthday? And you can just type in like whatever date you want, basically. It doesn't actually matter. That's always the most weird thing for Steam. Steam just must not give a fuck because you can just type in like whatever date you want and they don't give a fuck. It's not gonna remember it either, so I don't know. I don't know. I should probably put the sun in before I forget. I like didn't put the sun in just to make sure like I had the sky like rendered. It's honestly the sky doesn't look that amazing, but we're gonna go with it anyways because it's just kind of how it is, and it's a moment of yep, it's using pink. I don't have a pink as for the 30th time in a row. I still don't have pink as an option to me in this game. Maybe for the final painting. The final Mario Paint painting in the Bob Ross series, maybe I get a modded cartridge that has pink, and then it doesn't even have pink in that painting. That would go really hard, actually. That would go extremely hard. Your ID, last 4 digits of your SSN, or a photo, I think? Bruh. That's so whack. And were you like, I'm good. I'm still glad that I've been logged out of Blue Sky on my phone for like over a month at this point. It's been like at least 2 months, I think, actually. I just, like, the app logged me out one day for no reason, and then I was like, maybe this is better, actually. I'm not logged in on my phone. But it's weird. I'm, like, fake logged out because I got some, like, spam follower, I think, today, because I had push notifications on for, like, replies and, like, reposts and follows. So if someone replies or reposts or follows me, I still get a pop-up notification on my phone, but if I click on it, it's like, please log in. I'm like, okay, so I'm like fake logged out? Question mark. I don't know how that even like works, honestly. Actually, I figured out exactly how to do this. Figured out a way easier way to do that than what I was trying to do originally. Let's do that and then go back in. There you go. I don't know. I've definitely heard multiple people say like, over time just how like, oh, like Blue Sky's neat and all, but it's not as fun as peak Twitter. Peak Twitter was lit. Back when Twitter was good. That went hard. Your VPN on your phone I can't configure for some reason, but your PC VPN works? It's really strange. I have no experience with that. I've never tried using a VPN. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I've never really needed a VPN for anything. Like, it just doesn't work on your phone outright? Question mark. I wonder if there's just some, like, specific way you have to set it up on your phone. Unless if, like, phones are really cringe these days, and maybe some phones are like, yeah, you actually can't set up a VPN if you're using a Samsung phone because of their OS. Oh, what was it? I don't remember, but the weather app on David's phone was showing some crazy like stats. I forget what it was, but I was like, my phone doesn't have that shit. And I'm like, is it because I'm on like stock Android? And I think David actually is on a Samsung. I just have like stock Android because Pixel. What was it? Like, it wasn't like humidity or like the UV index or pressure or wind. It was like some other stat that his weather app showed. I'm like, what the fuck? Why does it show that? I don't remember at all like what it was. I'm trying to think. Skittle, what was it? Skittle would remember, because I think Skittle was the one who pointed it out. And that was bothering me. What was it? I need to like stretch my legs real quick. Hold. Quick stretch. Quick stretch. Really short stretch. And I have like I don't know. I'm like restless right now. I feel like I need to like move around. Cancels stream, uses bike, doesn't explain. Refuses to elaborate. Maybe this is a sign I should bike soon though. Especially since I haven't been grinding, exercising as much recently. I've been kind of slacking. Unfortunately. I've been kind of slacking on the whole exercise thing recently. But I definitely low-key feel like I was like going too hard for a bit there. I was like, I don't know, like not giving myself enough time to rest. And then at the same time, like probably also not like eating enough extra to like actually help support the whole exercising thing. It felt like, at least. That was the vibes I was getting. Did you G Badger perp for me to make hummus? Apparently me alone is not enough to get him to do it. Actually, I need to make hummus. We have the stuff for it. I need to do that. I need to make a batch. It's been a little bit. That's been the vibe recently though. Like have hummus, have it for like a week, and then not make hummus for a bit, and then like 2 weeks later make hummus again. Damn, Jesus, like, no, I didn't. I'm gonna be like, buh. Just that first time only. Oh. The first time. Wait, like the one time? Question mark? The one. Right, Yoshi? We're talking about the sink hummus. Yeah, just make hummus in the sink. Just make hummus in the sink. Easy solution, honestly. That's the real tech right there. Doctors hate this one simple trick: making hummus in the sink at a GDQ hotel. G hates this one simple trick for making hummus. Doctors, it's G. These doctors. "46 minutes. I feel like this painting just kind of flew by. We're almost done. I don't know why. For some reason, my middle and ring finger on my right hand they're not like hurting, but they just feel like weird. I don't know. I'm like, did I sleep on them weird or something? You ever just have like random stuff like that where it's like, huh? I don't know. Body is weird sometimes. High key. Body be weird. And just be like, yeah, I'm just gonna feel weird. For no reason, particularly. I'm like, okay, appreciate it, I guess. Okay, is it time? Is it time for a cabin alert? At everyone. Should I just at everyone in the Discord? A cabin's supposed to be painted in like just a handful of seconds here. Unless I do like a little bit of that, maybe. I wonder if people in the Bob Ross Twitch stream chat still pop off for cabins. I haven't actually watched in a minute. But also, like, I low-key kind of, like, intentionally don't watch, because I'm like, well, I don't want to get spoiled. But sometimes I'll see a thumbnail, I'm like, yo, I painted that one, like, last week. And it's a huge pointers moment. It's like, I was there. I was there. This is actually such a mini cabin, though. It is so far in the distance. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'm kind of just going with it a lot more. I feel like for this paint, I think I've picked up the pace a little bit in this painting. And then here, maybe we like just do a little, kind of just like get it buried in there a little bit. Get it buried. It's like a, can you tell it's a cabin? It's there. It's there, I'd say. But Ebo.
Oip.
Tario paint. Indeed. Eba, why did Cloud send you away? Blubbers? He said that he sent you on the train. Blubbers? Isn't even going to Station Square? You got your gate now? Like you bought a gate from like Home Hardware? Question mark? Like for your backyard? Interesting, this like shadow, like reflections blue. Boarding in an hour? You bought oh, you bought a Jate. Oh, okay. Now it makes sense. Okay. See, now you're cooking. Now you're cooking, Ebo. I hope your trip was good. I mean, you had a Baja Blast tequila bev, so surely it must have been good, right? You have upgraded walk speed? Oh, hell yeah. That's tight. Well, you're just in time, Ebo, because I'm gonna start Hollow Knight in like a few minutes, probably. I hope the airport Wi-Fi is working seamlessly. Fuck the Wi-Fi, I'll use my data. Do you have like unlimited data? I don't got that shit. Stream immediately buffered after typing that. That goes really hard, actually. Stream buffering frame 1 after saying... after typing fuck the Wi-Fi, I'll use my data. It was kind of dummy, actually. Yeah, I don't know what y'all's experiences are with airport Wi-Fi, but at least for me, at like the Toronto airport, it's like hit or miss. Because like the last time I was there, I'm pretty sure like it worked like pretty flawlessly actually for a while, but then like after a certain point, it just wouldn't let me connect. Probably because there was like a shit ton of people trying to connect to it at the same time. But I was like, bro, let me connect. I want to use it. I want to use the Wi-Fi. I don't got unlimited data. I got barely any data. Like if I were to watch a Twitch stream on my phone, I could probably watch for like 20 minutes. And I'd probably blow through my data and be like, okay, that's it. So I realistically can't watch videos on data on my phone. Without, yeah, just like blowing through my data. Which, oh, this is the thing I get to talk about again. I haven't talked about this one in a minute. So I'm on like a pay-as-you-go plan where it's like, you know, I have like the cheapest plan imaginable. Well, it was like $15 a month. Now it's like closer to 20 for basically just calling and texting. That's basically all my plan includes. But they had these booster add-ons. Basically what they are is like I could be like, oh, let me add on like I don't know, 50 minutes or an hour, it would probably be, of like American calling, like so I could call while I'm in America or whatever it might be to add on. And those always, ever since I was on my phone plan, they always lasted forever. Like if you bought one, you would just have it until you use it up. It would never expire. And then apparently they changed it, so now if you buy one, they expire after a certain point. And I'm like, bruh, that's so cringe, because that was like the whole hype thing. about my phone plan was that you could get those add-ons. So like I've had like a gig of data for like I think literally 3 years on my phone that I have not gone through because I don't really use data on my phone ever. Which thankfully it's like, oh, if you bought like a booster before X date, then it'd still last forever. But any boosters bought after the said date, they now expire, which I think is cringe. They 100% did that because money. They were like, oh, we can 100% just get people to buy more because like, oh, well, now it's like they're gonna have to spend more because we can make their shit expire. That's a sneeze. But yeah, that bothered me. That bothered me when I saw that. I was like, bruh, it's been like this for like 10 years or more probably, and you tell me y'all just changing this randomly? What the fuck? I'm wearing my favorite Final Fantasy t-shirt, so either I'll have good luck and a good flight, or if we crash and burn, the remains of the shirt can be used to identify me. Ooh, okay. That's a pretty good tech, actually. Using the shirt to identify you. It's like, oh, this is Ebo for sure. Yeah, we're definitely not watching the 120 tasks tonight. Oh, these companies suck, man. I know. I was explaining to Vince last night. I was like, this is why I say fuck Epic Games and their CEO now. Because I'm like, he definitely does not know a thing about all that. I was just like explaining to him for a bit. I was like, yeah, they're fucking stupid. Or at least their CEO's stupid. So fuck their company and their game and their launcher. That isn't very good. My phone plan went up recently because they disconnected your plan. Like, did you have like an older plan and then they like, oh, we're gonna disconnect you from your plan, and then when you tried to like set up your plan or whatever, they're like, oh, you have to use this new one now. They were tired of paying me less, or of me paying less for the same shit they were selling more than. But man, another stupid thing about my phone provider is that so like for my pay-as-you-go thing, you can pay monthly or you can pay yearly, and it's like cheaper if you pay yearly. But I could not find any option to like switch from like paying monthly to paying like once a year. And I'm like, I am pretty sure I remember like a few years ago looking at that, and I don't remember if there was an option back then to swap like which payment cycle you were using. But I was like, I would definitely just swap to the yearly plan because it's cheaper if like I can take my boosters with me. But it was not made clear anywhere like if you would keep them or not. Like, there was nowhere it was made clear. So I've just been like lazy and just haven't done anything about it. Launch them in the same stinky ass trash app for 100 years for Epic. Yeah. Their app is terrible. I have the Epic launcher just uninstalled from my computer. I'm like, nope, I'm good. Fuck Tim Sweeney. Fuck that bitch ass idiot. He can go burn in hell. Definitely. Oh, discontinued. Okay, that makes more sense. But I guess it got the same point across. That's cringe though. I've never heard of them. Like, I feel like I've always heard like, oh, if you've just like continued paying for like an older phone plan, like you'll just like keep it until like you like stop or like you try to switch. I've never heard of like someone just getting kicked off of it randomly. That's so weird. I wonder like if they just knew like people were doing that, like just paying for an older phone plan that was cheaper, and they're like, oh, we could just like discontinue their plan and force them to buy a more expensive plan that's the same thing. Like I literally like I barely use my phone. Like honestly, like I could probably get away with just canceling my phone plan outright, but it's like it's probably just good that I don't, honestly. But I like barely ever use texting and calling. It's so rare that I ever use it. Honestly, just go back to not having phones. Even though they're super convenient. Go back to not having phones, fuck it. Who's down? Who's down for just not dealing with having phones? I was saying the other day, I was like, it was like low-key kind of nice. Like, just like, I don't know, back when phones weren't like so prominent, I guess. Like, it's amazing what they can do. But it's like, damn. I don't know, man. Even though I have games on Epic Launcher, I want to play. I'm working on repurchasing them on Steam, so I don't use Epic. Yeah, the only game that I have on Epic that I would want to play is Celeste. I've never played Celeste still, but I'm like, I would deadass at this point. I would rather just rebuy it on Steam. I mean, I got it for free on Epic like a long time ago. That's the reason I made an Epic account, was because back in like 2017 they gave away Celeste for free. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Free game. And they 100% like only did like do that stuff to just to try and get people to use their launcher, because their service is so ass otherwise. There's like no reason to use it other than there's no reason to use Epic over Steam. I don't know. I just want their company to crash and burn at this point, as long as their current CEO is running it. I only wish the worst for him. Just give me an iPod with Google Maps, I'm good. Back when it was just like iPod Touch and like early iPhone, like it was so magical. It was so cool back then. Like, remember when Apple had like the slogan like there's just their whole catchphrase like, oh, there's an app for that. Remember that back in the good days? I think about that sometimes. Like, that was the good shit. We were in there back when they were like respectable and not actively trying to just be scummy as often as possible. Okay, low-key, I'm not gonna lie, this was a bit of a rough painting, I think, to try and like translate to Mario Paint, if I'm gonna be real. I think because the lack of pink and a very high use of like neutral like gray tones, I think makes this one a little rough, in my opinion. I think it turned out like decent, but definitely not one of my favorites. But I guess we call this painting done there. So, GG. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next painting.